T.I. Clifford Harris has had a change of heart on the always changing Kanye West. Again, remember back in 2018, around this time last year actually, it was Kanye West spotted with President of the United States Donald Trump outside of the White House, and it looked like Ye was just seemingly infatuated with everything Donald Trump, the way that Trump was able to get into the White House, how he moves, even starting to come around on some of Trump's policies. And it offended a lot of people within the African American community, including T.I., who went to his Instagram and said this. He said, "Now, I've been extremely patient and made it a point to not jump to any premature conclusions about Ye and his antics, partially due to the lessons learned from the outcome of other similar situations dealing with my brother Wayne, which I admittedly mishandled a bit in hindsight. But now this shit is next level, futuristic Sambo hopping Bob Steven off Django ass shit from Ye. From what I can gather, this is the most repulsive, disgraceful, embarrassing act of desperation and auctioning off one's soul to gain power I've ever seen. Now I recall you asking me to come with you to have this meeting and I declined naturally. But bro, I would have been in there with you and you would have behaved this spinelessly in my presence. I feel like that I would have been compelled to slap the fuck out of you, bro. For the people, you ass kicking and bootlicking on a whole new level, and I refuse to associate myself with something so vile, weak, and inconsiderate to the effects that has had on our greater good of all our people. I am a true believer in it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And this shit is regurgitating. At one time, it was a pleasure to work alongside you. Now I'm ashamed to have ever been associated with you. To all the people who follow Ye musically, socially, or even personally who are confused, heartbroken, and infuriated, let me make this clear. This shit ain't cool. This is a movie Ye made for Ye. This is a play to put him in a position he liked to see himself in. We are not on his mind as he makes these comments and decisions. Don't follow this puppet, because as long as I've lived, I've learned that it benefits a man nothing at all to gain the world if to do it so he must lose his soul. We saw Mr. West's soul on auction. If you listen closely, you can hear the tears of our ancestors hit the floor. All I can say is I reached my limits. This is my stop. I'm officially done. Trump and his little cookie boy. Well, one thing T.I. said is he refused to stand next to Kanye, but on Sunday, we have T.I. standing next to Kanye West. T.I., 2 Chainz, Lil Yachty, and a plethora of other artists joined Kanye West as he had his Sunday service in Atlanta, Georgia. And T.I. knew he had a little bit of explaining to do about being spotted next to Kanye West in pictures. And T.I. said this: "No matter what's going on, he's always going to be my brother. Love to see him at peace with himself again. Felt like the old Ye with a new purpose. This made my day." I'm not 100% sure what T.I. and Ye, what conversations they could have had behind the scenes, but maybe he's seen something in Ye that gives him reason to believe Ye is the Ye of old. We have not heard Kanye West publicly speak about his political side in quite some time. Maybe he has changed. Whatever it is, he has the likes of 2 Chainz, T.I. back within the good graces of himself as he is preparing. He just announced this yesterday during the Sunday service as well, to drop his 9th studio album September 27th, Jesus is King. What y'all think about this? Y'all let me know in the comment box below. T.I. back spotted with Ye after publicly going at his character last year around this time. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.